Welcome to 2025, the year that you will start to be more consistent with your golf game. So, what is a key to more consistency in a golf swing? One major key would be what is the transition order of your downswing? So, what I mean by that is the downswing should start with your lower body, your pelvis, your chest should be the second to go. On the downswing, then the arm delivers the club to about waist high, and then the club is delivered to and past the ball. So here's one of my better players. I've been working with Ray. Really good player, has a great transition order. Here's the completion of his backswing. He gets really loaded into his trail leg, his right leg. And the first thing to move on a downswing would be his hips start to move first. Then his chest starts to turn. The arm delivers the club to right here, and now the club will deliver itself to and past the ball. So a key to good swings is having a good transition order. And this is something that I work with players all the time, getting the transition order better so they can play more consistently. Let's take a look at some other players and see how they're doing. Here's a player, Alvin, who I coach remotely. He is in Southern California. And a week ago, we started to work together with online coaching. And a week ago, his head was more over the ball, and he had a poor transition order. So now we've worked on this a couple times through video and a Zoom call and FaceTime. So now we're working on a little better spine angle, and it's a little exaggerated at this point since we're new in the process of trying to find what is the proper transition order. His transition order, because his head was over the ball too much, was pelvis, arm, club, and then chest. And now he's got a better, wider takeaway. His head's in a better position at the top of the swing. Pelvis goes first. Chest delivers the arm to here. Arm delivers the club to there. Ball to the club. Nice compression there. And complete follow through. So when you identify things that are going wrong in your golf swing, if you're an inconsistent golfer in 2025, a major area to focus on improving, which I can help anyone with, whether you're coming to see me at the swing center or I'm helping you online, would be to work on the transition order. Alvin is just sending me videos from our SportsBox 3D app. I'm able to interpret everything that's on there, give him guidance, and even from 500 miles away from me, I'm able to start to improve his swing and specifically his transition order so he can start to play more consistent golf in 2025. What about someone else? Here's one of my students from last year who came to see me at the swing center back in November, and we can see that her transition order is off, where her downswing is literally starting with the pelvis, chest are both going together, and then the arm and club are both throwing together. So her head kind of gets ahead of the ball, and she's not able to put a really solid strike on it. So she's having to work on lower body stability, a little more strength in her lower body to support the pelvis going first and the chest going second. So in that lesson, we worked on that feeling for about a half an hour. After a half an hour work of really stabilizing her lower body, we can see that the transition order is much better here. She's got her lower body very solid, connecting her feet to the ground a little better. Her pelvis goes first, and now you can see her chest will pull the club, pull her arm to here. The arm delivers the club to about waist high, and then she started to square the club up a little bit. As she goes into her tournament season, which starts this week, we'll have to work at keeping her head behind the ball a little bit better especially with her longer clubs, so she can hit longer and longer shots in 2025. But there is a much better sequence, and sequence of a downswing is paramount to someone playing consistent golf in 2025. Here's an older video of John Rahm. John's coach, Dave Phillips, with Titleist Performance Institute, definitely knows about transition order. And John has a very unique swing due to his inability to turn fully with his hips in his backswing. So it always looks like he has a shorter swing. But of course, he's one of the longest hitters out there. And a major winner, and we can see his transition order again is correct. So that transition order in the downswing of pelvis, chest, arm, and then club, that's what's needed for any good golfer to have a very consistent 2025. So this year, if you're really wanting to get more consistent with your golf swing, come and see me at the Swing Center, or I can help you online. I do online lessons. I can coach you from anywhere. But that transition order of a good golf swing, as we get the club to the top, the pelvis goes first. The chest delivers the arm delivers the club, and the club releases through the shot. That's the key to good golf in 2025 for you. Get that transition correct. The motion measurement I use with SportsBox 3D technology can really help you understand your swing, let alone the ball flight data I have at the Swing Center. So get that transition in order correct for your downswing, and you will start to play more consistent golf in 2025.